name's Miko Miranda. I'm 23 years old, college graduate, standing in at 5'2", 5'3" if I stretch. Born and raised in Southern California. My favorite color is green. I want to be Spider-Man, depending on the powers right now. Still working on that part. I have 2 siblings. Okay, I think I'm done there. What's up, everybody? Happy New Year's. So lately, I've been thinking about how I want to live my life, not as a creator, but as a person who's transitioning into a new chapter in their life. 2025, honestly, may have been one of the hardest years of my life. Many great moments, don't get me wrong. Graduating, going to many different places around the US, like Vegas and Hawaii. Amazing. I loved it. But going into that post-grad life, losing some of that discipline after graduating kind of got to me towards the end of the year, and I definitely want to change that. And I was heavily inspired by my old coaches back in high school. Their team recently made a basketball account showcasing this year's adversities and their hard work. One of their videos was of one of the coaches talking about the 5 pillars that they go by, and it's still the same 5 from when I was there. And I remember back in high school, I held these down to a T, or at least I really tried to. So I kind of want to go back and do my best to stick with those disciplines, because although 2025 was super hard and I could do whatever to keep sulking and all the sadness and negative feelings, I don't want to do that. I do want to move forward, and I feel like these 5 will truly help me transitioning into the next phase in my life. And maybe one of these 5 will help one of you guys. So let's get into it. The 5 pillars I'll be going by in 2026 and beyond. Pillar number 1, passion. Passion is honestly where everything starts. Not the trends, not the numbers, not the validation. Passion is the thing that pulls you back even when no one is watching. For me, it's creating, telling stories through photos, videos, through just different moments. When I lose passion, I lose clarity. And an important thing to know with passion is it's not always meant to be loud. Sometimes it's quiet consistency. Sometimes it's choosing to care, even when it may be easier not to. So if something is calling you back, maybe listen. That's usually where your best work lives. Now that goes into pillar number 2, which with passion, you need a little bit of toughness. Toughness isn't about being cold or emotionless. It's about staying even when it gets very uncomfortable. As a creator and even being human as a whole, rejection is constant. Low views, slow growth, self-doubt, it comes with it all. Toughness is posting anyways, creating anyways, believing in yourself anyways. Not every season, trial, or task is meant to feel inspiring, but every single one teaches you a lesson. You don't need to be fearless, you just need to be willing to go one more day. Pillar number 3. So out of all these pillars, yes, they're all super important, but I think this specific one, our coaches drilled into our head every day, which I guess makes sense when you're a part of a team. Number 3 is being a part of something bigger. I want to incorporate this as a creator because I don't want to create isolation. I want my work to connect people, to make someone feel seen, and to remind them that they're not alone. Whether it's my brand, somebody else's brand, a community, or even if it's just one person watching this video, being a part of something bigger gives you a purpose to the process. Now, let me let you in on a little secret. You should ask the question, who does my work serve? There's a good chance when your why includes others, burnout, take a back seat, brother. Pillar number 4 is hard work with purpose. Hard work alone isn't enough. Truth be told, I've worked hard on a lot of things that truly didn't really matter to me in the end, and it honestly drained me. And purpose itself makes hard work a lot more sustainable. Purpose is choosing projects that align with your values, being very intentional in what you do and what you create, who you interact with, saying no to distractions as best as you can, and doing a fewer things, but doing them better. And a lot of it is mindset, asking yourself a question in a different perspective. Instead of questioning yourself, why am I busy? Ask yourself, whatever is moving you closer at this moment, is it making you better, closer to the person you want to become? It's kind of little stuff like that, a little bit of purpose in there to help. And number 5, I think out of all the 5 pillars, this is the one I do really want to focus on, is humility. Humility keeps you grounded. No matter how far I go, how far you go, there's just so much more that we can learn. And with more room to grow, there's more room to appreciate other people, the lessons that they're gonna teach us. So one of the things that has stuck with me throughout my whole life that one of my coaches said, with humility, it's meant to remind you that success isn't entitlement. It's a responsibility to stay curious, stay grateful, to stay human. Let your confidence come with growth and not comparison. So these are the 5 pillars: passion, toughness, being a part of something bigger, hard work with purpose, and humility. They're not rules, they're reminders for creating, for living, for showing up even when it's hard. Even if one of those resonated with you, stick with it. Write it down. Build your own pillars. Not everything I say here is something you should follow to the T either. My coaches definitely have their own meaning and philosophies when it comes to these 5 pillars. This is just a way for me to express and kind of share how I think of these 5 pillars and how I plan to use them going into the following years. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. We're so close to 200 subscribers, meaning we're about 999,000 and almost 800 subscribers away from 1 million. Let's freaking go, guys. Let's go. All right, that's it. Peace. College graduate standing in. That's the loudest one so far.